I'm Amy. I'm Lainey. And we're What the Paranormal. And you're watching us still. Lainey!
What's going on, you guys? My name is Rich, and I am the Steel One. And today I'm hot. So hot. We're here in Texas, and we are at the San Jose Mission. This place is really big and really cool. Of course, I'm here with Rachel.
Hi.
Hi. This look beautiful today. It's so beautiful. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go in here and check this place out, and I'm gonna take you with me so you can see it too. And yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Mission San Jose y San Miguel de Aguayo, known as the Queen of the Missions. This is the largest of the missions and was almost fully restored to its original design in the 1930s by the WPA, Works Projects Administration. Spanish missions were not churches, but communities with the church the focus. Mission San Jose captures a transitional moment in history, frozen in time.
We go inside. Wow, this place is huge. So, from what I understand, I think this is where a plane flies overhead, making all kinds of noise. Shush. I think this is where like the missionaries stayed. Like these are little apartments.
It's cooler in here.
Yeah. Ooh. It's kind of nice in here, actually. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, just by the way it looks, it might be obvious, but this might be where they stuck cannons through the holes.
Maybe.
I don't know that for a fact, just my guess.
Maybe it's just to let air in.
It could be. I'm gonna guess that most of them are probably pretty much the same. That looks like that might have been a fireplace or some sort.
Oh, yeah.
Some sort. Pretty cool. Oh boy. So this is one of our last days in Texas. We leave tomorrow to go back home to Colorado. It's been hot.
Yeah.
And muggy. Mission San Jose.
Mission San Jose turned 300 years old in 2020. We commemorate Mission San Jose's tricentennial and remember the stories of the people who walked these grounds 300 years ago. For some, this is a somber time to remember the difficult changes that Mission indigenous people underwent during the colonial period. For others, this is a time to celebrate excellent site preservation and our vibrant modern local cultures. While the missions in San Antonio were being established in the early 18th century, European colonization affected most regions of North America. British, French, and Spanish groups occupied major sections of the already densely populated North American continent. Indigenous groups in South Texas, referred to by the Spanish as Coahitacans, felt the effects of colonization in other parts of the continent before the missions were even established along the San Antonio River. As indigenous groups to the north and east moved south due to colonial pressures in their own ancestral lands, Coahuiltecan groups felt the impacts as their land, water, and food resources dwindled. Before the Spanish colonial era, hundreds of small native bands inhabited these South Texas lands for thousands of years. The culturally diverse groups of indigenous bands that lived on these lands are often now referred to under one homogeneous group, Coahuiltecan. This name was given to them by the Spanish based off the geographical region they inhabited, Coahuila y Tejas. Many families of South Texas and northern Mexico can trace their indigenous roots back to these Coahuiltecan nomadic hunter-gatherer groups.
It's gross hot.
It's rough here.
Beginning in 1718, 5 mission communities formed along the San Antonio River. These missions were at the northern frontier of New Spain, a territory of the Spanish Empire. These Spanish colonial missions transformed local ways of life by introducing a new religion, farming, and settled communities. Living quarters were built inside the missions, against the compound walls for the indigenous neophytes and 1 or 2 Spanish soldiers. The church was the focal point of the missions, and the missionary lived in the convento right next to the church. Workshops and storerooms dotted the central grounds. Outside the walls were the croplands and ranches, and the danger of competing groups.
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy. I don't know if you guys seen the mill with the very first, the oldest mill in Texas is over here. It's right there.
These missions made a lasting impact on San Antonio culture.
Shady
After generations, native people who entered these missions some lost elements of their languages and religions. Parts of native and Spanish cultures combined at the missions, fusing into South Texas culture.
So I guess, like what Rob said, this is the oldest mill in Texas. You guys can pause. I'm not going to read it all.
Components of native and Spanish cultures can be found throughout the missions, in the frescoes, foods, clothing, and customs. This fusion of culture can still be observed in the surrounding modern community today.
Interesting.
This place has a pizza.
Yeah, kind of. So I I guess we're heading to the living quarters. Where we were at, I don't think was the living quarters now. It might have been still, I don't know. But our friend said that he felt a cold spot in here. So, I mean, yeah, hopefully
I want a cold spot.
we want couples cold spots.
I'm just gonna stay in there with the ghosts. It's cold.
Looks like they have like a model of what this place used to look like. Which, you know, still kind of looks like it today, just not as rough. This was huge. This is where I should have done my intro. My name is Rich, and I am the Steel One. Echo! Echo! No cold spots. Have you felt a cold
No,
spot?
it's still really hot. Still all
Kind of breezy
hot.
right here. Hot spots. Can I make it through this video with one battery charge? I have 7%. Another well. This is for the short people. We were wondering what is he digging for? Oh wait, didn't they say that they were like doing some kind of archaeological dig? Where they were finding different like artifacts and stuff. They had found like a piece of a gun and yeah. Well, look at this tree. This kind of reminds me of the tree at the Alamo, but look at how the branches are touching the ground. This must be a Texan thing. We don't have anything like this at home. Pretty crazy. That's exactly what they're doing, and they shift all the sand through that. Anything solid stays.
I'm tempted to take one of these rocks, but I don't want to get haunted.
Alright guys, we are at the San Fernando Cathedral. This place is very cool. Looks like it's very old. And there are loud people next to me. Just kidding. Check it out. Awfully small casket. Got 3 heroes in there. I got it.
I was like, weird. Looks like that service going on last time. We were able to go inside.
Say what?
We were able to go inside and film and stuff. I think their service just got done in here. That's the grave of Davy Crockett. Bowie.
They're buried together?
Yeah, they're cremated. They're buried.
I
can't remember Travis's first name. Travis is in there. Bowie's in there. And Travis was like the
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
San Fernando Cathedral was founded on March 9, 1731 by a group of 15 families who came from the Canary Islands at the invitation of King Philip V of Spain and is the oldest, continuously functioning religious community in the state of Texas. This church was planned to be at the center of life in this city. The cathedral building has the added distinction of being the oldest standing church building in Texas, and for all of its more than 281 years, has been serving the people of the Archdiocese and San Antonio. For almost 95 years, San Fernando served as the church for all of the religious denominations of San Antonio, as the Catholic Church was the only recognized religion of the Spanish and Mexican governments prior to Texas's independence. San Fernando has become more than the geographic center. It has become an ecumenical, cultural, civic, and service center of unity and harmony for all the God-loving people of San Antonio and beyond. San Fernando serves as a refuge for many of the poor in this area who come for help and trust their needs will be met. As the first church in the city, San Fernando has a rich history of responding to the people's needs in and around the church.
Look at that. I think that's made of gold. We'll go over there in a second. Whew, it feels good in here. What do you think?
It's pretty.
Yeah. That's one thing I say for the Catholics. They really go extravagant. That's for sure. Holy smokes. It's beautiful though. Beautiful.
Over 5,000 participate at weekend masses each week of the year. Over 900 baptisms, 100 weddings, 100 funerals, and countless other services are performed each year. Symphonies, concerts, and television specials are but a few of the special events held in the cathedral regularly. Hundreds of people enter the church daily to pray, visit, light a candle, or follow various devotional traditions. Tour buses arrive constantly. Each person is a part of the story of this magnificent place and a tribute to its enduring presence as the spiritual center of San Antonio. Truly the heart of San Antonio.
We almost crashed their wedding.
We almost crashed the wedding. Literally, we just missed it. In fact, they just kicked us out. We're not open. No open. Okay. Peace out.
Well, we
Alright,
got
well,
kicked out of the church.
We saw it.
Now what?
We got filmed what we could in there.
Yeah.
just to say, we came to see the Davy Crockett.
Yeah, and that's
thing,
right there.
and that took like 2 seconds.
All right, you guys, that is it. This is a really pretty place, pretty cool. We enjoyed seeing the history and yeah,
it's pretty. Pretty but hot.
so we're hot. We're gonna go find Cody and get in the truck and cool off while everybody else is walking around. All right, you guys, I love you. See ya in the next adventure, whatever that might be. I love you guys. Peace.